Hey guys, my name is Fina and this is Fee's Memoirs. Welcome to today's video. This video is going to be about how I stretch my hair. I'm using this method because it's just one of the easiest method, to be honest, if I don't want to damage my hair by using heat and if I want to prepare my hair for a protective style. So guys, I know I look a little bit puffy and I look a bit grumpy as well. Is because I was sick that morning and this video wasn't really planned, but I'm going to walk you guys through my technique that I use to get this, to use this technique, this African threading technique that I use to stretch my hair. So I'm not sure exactly how everyone out there, stretches their hair, but for me, there are two techniques that I use, and I've, done one before. It's basically like a heatless blowout, basically. So what I do, or what I like to do, is I like to stretch my hair before protective styles, and this method is the best way for me to not, get a lot of tangles or struggle when I'm doing my hair. So I'm fast forwarding through this. That's because I'm just trying to, get you guys to a point of understanding why I do this. But I'm going to go into detail exactly to show you exactly how I do this and how you can achieve this as well. So you're going to start with your hair in a section. This is one of my sections from my from wash day. So I washed my hair a couple of days ago, and this is just one of the twists. I just after washing it, moisturized and sealed, and I just wore it like that under my wig. But anyway, you're going to lightly detangle this section. Mine isn't too tangled, but I just lightly detangled it with my fingers anyway. And then once you're it's detangled enough, you're going to get your wool, make sure it's long enough. I made mine the size of my arms opened, and you're just going to start wrapping it at the bottom of the hair. You don't want to wrap it too tight because you're going to get a headache if you're going to leave this for too long, but you're just going to keep wrapping it around and around. And you can see here, when you run out, just grab another piece, kind of lay it parallel to the hair. I can't pronounce that word. And then continue wrapping it again, and just keep going until there's no more hair to wrap. This technique, you don't really have to have it perfectly neat, because the wrap, no one is going to see this unless you decide to go out like this, but you can see there's gaps between the wraps, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just make sure there isn't too many gaps, or the gaps are not too wide, because then you won't get perfectly good stretch. But if there's a little bit of a gap here and there, it's fine. I'm going to continue that all over my hair or my head. Just again detangling and finger detangling, and then just wrapping my hair until I get to the bottom. Is very repetitive. It's not anything difficult, but the whole point of this is that you just hold your hair taut and just keep wrapping and wrapping, and make sure your hair is nice and smooth as well as you're wrapping the hair. And I'm going to show you guys how I tie it at the end as well. See, all I did was I just looped the hair at the bottom when I had like a tiny little fluff of hair. Just looped it twice and just left it. I look really grumpy here, guys. That's because I really was sick that morning and just not in the mood for life. But I wanted to film this video. So this is it. I had about 8 to 7 of this, I guess, wraps on each side of this threading on each side of my head. And I actually left it for 3 hours because I wanted to braid my hair that night. So I didn't leave it for that long. But you can see it's so easy to take off. And if you want a better stretch than I got here, this is only 3 hours worth of leaving this on. If you want a better stretch, guys, you can leave this on overnight for a couple of days. If you want to wear a wig over it or something, or a hat, you can totally do this. Like, I've done this before and I get a better stretch. And if you go on my Instagram, you can actually look through photos of my heatless blowouts that I've done in the past, and you can see that I get a much better stretch. But if you want to take it out quick, it's fine. You can get a good stretch like this, and you can have fun pulling it out, because I just think it's so much fun. And you can see I look a lot better now because I have rested a couple of hours, but 3 hours and my hair looks pretty stretched. I was actually quite impressed with it, because I haven't really done it for this short before, but it's just because I had to braid my hair that day and it was getting late and I had work. Actually, I was off the next day, but I had plans, so I just needed to get my hair braided. So after you've taken out everything, you just take the sections and you just kind of like, comb it out with your fingers. You can use a comb if you want. I didn't want to use a comb because I'm trying this whole this new protective style thing for my hair and protective care, that I'm just not using combs. So I use my fingers. Well, I still use combs when I have conditioner in my hair, but anyway, I just decided when my hair is dry, I'm not going to use combs anymore, because I was being naughty in doing that. But yeah, that's it. Comb it out, with your fingers or an actual comb, and then you can see how big your hair is, and you can tell as well that my hair is nice and full and fluffy. And guys, that is it. And if you like this video, share it. Check out my other videos, and don't forget to follow me on my social medias, and leave a comment down below and let me know if you like this video as well. I love you guys so much for sticking around. Bye.